Hello and welcome to the After Dark podcast. After such a long break away, we're finally back. Oh my god, we're back. Oh man, I am joined by the hype. How's it going?
I survived on breadcrumbs and slight sips of water that had fallen out of the refrigerator. That's the only way I made it after this long time.
You sound drunker than a skunk right now.
I'm at least buzzed, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm in there, yeah.
And we got Boozman. How's it going, dude?
What's up?
God, it's been so long. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, whatever.
What happened?
I swear to God, though, swear to God, if this doesn't go out, I'm telling this to you guys, if this doesn't go out, no shit. It's been fun, and I've really enjoyed it, but I swear to God, I'm never recording another fucking podcast.
See, I just don't understand why this fucking recording software crashes so many times.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Don't give a fuck about that, but I swear to God, if this doesn't record, I'm never recording another one.
Look, Booze, if that happens, we will not hold it against you, and you are exempt from, any and all repercussions of that.
Dude,
I wouldn't fucking care. I mean, I don't like...
Oh, yeah, of course.
But... Yeah, of course.
I would commit, Kenpai on myself, which is samurai suicide. I failed you.
Isn't that Harikari?
Pulling your own sword? Jesus.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I talked about that to my friend the other day, because we were...
Don't give a fuck.
We were arguing with each other which one it was, Harikari or senpai, and it's I looked it up, and it's literally the same thing, just worded differently. I think Harikari is the more formal term for it, or it might be the other way around. But
yeah, probably more modern term for it.
Yeah, there's your ancient Japanese samurai fact of the day.
Yeah, we went way too far on that bullshit.
No.
Why the fuck did we talk about Harikari for almost a solid minute?
After Dark podcast. Super educational.
I'll make sure it's live. No, I'm just kidding. I'll just do it in my room.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we've had a few going-ons in the last few weeks. We had Michael Phelps dominating the world. I mean, just a quick aside on Michael Phelps. I saw online on ESPN, maybe you guys saw this as well, that he has 23 swimming medals, obviously, since he's a swimmer. That's
23 golds.
Yeah, okay, golds, my apologies. He has, he's fourth place in gold swimming medals for all the countries ever. And that's including the United States, too. So, he's only behind the United States, obviously, Germany, and Britain. And he's ahead of Japan. So,
there you go.
He's amazing. He is literally
yeah,
amazing.
I mean, kind of, but we were putting a lot of emphasis on swimming, man. It's different strokes and stuff. The reality is...
Hold on, was that a pun?
I was about to say that.
It's different strokes, yeah.
Different strokes? Was that a pun?
Unintentional. But I mean, look, if you were on the Titanic and you need to be a swimmer, that shit ain't gonna be documented in no Olympic race, So
the what?
If you're on the Titanic.
Okay, Titanic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Titanic.
You said Titanic. and I about
want to be on that ship too.
Sounds like a good time.
It does. If you're on the Titanic and you gotta swim out of there, that shit's not documented.
What are you even talking about right now?
What I'm saying is, Michael Phelps is probably the greatest Olympian of all time. But at the same time...
Okay, go ahead.
Swimming has, because of the breaststroke and the backstroke and, the freestyle and the butterfly, because of the fact that they have so many disciplines and different, lengths, 100 meter, 200 meter, 400 meter, whatever, because of all of that, you're giving the guy more opportunities to win medals than in other sports. So that's where I'm going with that.
Okay. I know, I understand that, and that's been a whole thing throughout history that.
Well, in the Olympics this year, I mean, let's say that Simone Biles won. I mean, she won 5 gold medals this year. If she came back next year and was just as good and won another 5, I mean, she'd still be up. She's already considered the greatest gymnast of all time. If she came back and won, let's say not even 5 more, say if she came back and won like 3 more, she would be without a doubt the best gymnast of all time. I mean, she would have the most gymnast gold medals of all time.
Yeah,
and they limit you. They limit you in the amount of individual events you can only do like 3 individual events. And she would win all 4.
Yeah, I think you can almost consider her already one of the greatest gymnasts of all time.
They're saying now that she is the best, and from what I've watched, I don't know anything about gymnastics, but like the point separation that she has, but like between first and second, like first being Simone Biles and second being who cares?
Aly Raisman, another American.
Yeah, that's fair. But she always dominates. I mean, it's not close. And like, if you can think back about other Olympics or any like gymnastics that you just happen to watch on like Fox Sports Net or whatever, it's Fox Sports Net. That's a website. It's very typical that like you see like the point spread is like a 0.6 or like half a point, like not even a full point, and she's winning by like a 1.5, 1.2. So like people are just like floored by just the sheer amount of like dominance that she's showing in gymnastics, period. Whether it was like the World Championships this past year or the Olympics now, she's cleaning up.
How mad would you be if you were Aly Raisman and you're going against probably the greatest gymnastics, gymnast of all time? Like, would you kind of be mad even though she might be your best friend? It's like, damn, I could have just waited another year, or like, if I was only born like 4 years earlier, I could have been dominating the previous year, have like all these 5 golds.
I definitely wouldn't be happy about it.
It's the reality of it, of the reality of the situation. Gymnastics is just such a hard sport to be. I mean, look at Gabby Douglas, for example. She's the, overall winner, gold medal winner last Olympics. Now here she is. She gets, I think it was 1 individual event she was in, and the team event. She just seemed like she didn't even care that much. She was kind of like an add-on, a tag-on, because she could kind of do everything well, but not great. So at some point, you guys, if you're young enough with Raisman, she had to know that Simone Biles was just on her tail. Simone Biles has been hyped up for so long, and has just become the face of the games. And who knows? In next Olympics, she could be the next Gabby Douglas, where she's in 1 or 2 events basically, and not really cared about. And that's the crazy thing about gymnastics itself, is we want to talk about these gymnasts as the greatest of all time or whatever, but then you go back 20 years or 30 years and you look at what they did, and it's nowhere near what they do now. And you go back 16, 20 years and it's nowhere near what they did now. And, just the progression of that sport itself, combined with the fact that it's a very small window, those are people that, gymnasts look up to, and people will remember the names. But in terms of long-term longevity of remembering who they are, a Phelps, a Usain Bolt, those are the people that are going to get remembered a lot more, because they're in a sport that you can win multiple Olympics in, I
also just think, going to that point, that Usain Bolt and Michael Phelps maybe more Usain Bolt, they're just like icons. Like, Usain Bolt's cocky, he's a showman, and people like eat that up, especially when you're succeeding. Granted, if Usain Bolt was losing races, nobody would give a shit. People would probably hate him. But they just, especially Americans, we love that confidence and that swagger that I'm going to go out there and beat the shit out of you, and I'm going to run, 100 miles, no, not really, but really fast, and then look to the left and smile perfectly so a camera can take a photo of me at an amazing angle. That was a fantastic photo.
I'm usually not a big fan of like kind of showboating and like going over the top. But the fact that the dude is running a 100-meter dash and then can just like look at the side to side and smile and still like clearly win, I'm like, all right, dude, you deserved it. I'm not gonna complain because you kicked everybody's ass basically. Like, That's exactly what America's about, is kicking ass.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that guy went out and did. So I'm like, okay, by all means, keep going.
I wasn't paying attention. I've been setting up the After Dark league. What are we talking about?
Oh shit, is that still happening?
Oh man.
Yeah, it's happening. I'm setting it up right now.
Yes. Oh, I wanted to know.
Yeah, it's happening.
Let's do it.
I have an announcement to make. At KS44 on the Fantasy Life app, he is the first person in the league outside of us three.
Nice.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
More than anyone I know. And you know what? I have another person to add to the list, but there is a stipulation with this guy's name. Fantasy Insider can be in the league, but he has to take Jay Ayaji first pick.
Jay Ayashi.
He has to take. In all seriousness, I was talking to somebody at work today about the Miami Dolphins running backs, and I said Jay Ayaji, and he looked at me like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And I said, "The long story."
Oh my god!
Like, you know, I do a podcast.
I'm not gonna tell my coworkers about this goddamn thing.
Yeah, this is top secret, man. Don't ever use my real name.
Only my mom knows of it, really. She gives me support.
Yeah, your mom is our only listener at this point. She's like really mad that we weren't posting these past couple of weeks.
She messaged me every day.
I don't know what my son Gus has been up to.
Are you okay? Are you alive? Yes, Mom. Oh man. So let's go into some really strange.
All right, so we're up to 5 now. We're up to 5.
Yeah, so we only need 3 more. Damn, that's actually pretty tight. So fight now for those last 3 spots.
No, I was kidding about Well, is Fantasy Insiders, is that... Okay, but here's the stipulation. If he doesn't take Jay Ajayi in the first round, his team gets immediately forfeited.
Okay. And we'll replace him with Jared the Hobo, who listens on occasion.
No, I don't know who... but I'm not kidding. If he doesn't take Jay Ajayi in the first round, I will kick him out of the league. And somebody else gets his team.
Jared,
I love it.
Jared the Hobo is a hobo that lives next to 7-Eleven by my house. He always says great podcasts.
He doesn't listen to the podcast.
Yes, he does. He actually has a smartphone for some reason.
He's not homeless.
No, he has an iPhone, but he just lives outside on the front of a 7-Eleven. I kind of know.
Hold on. Are you shitting me right now, or is this for real?
I'm dead serious.
How did he find out about the podcast?
Put him in the league. Put him in the league.
I don't know.
I don't want to play with Jared the Hobo.
I don't even know his name. That's what I call him. Just Jared the Hobo.
You just call him Jared the Hobo? His name's not even Jared?
I have no idea what his name is. He's like, man, you do the podcast? I'm like, yeah. Ah, good job, man. Every time I see him.
Put him in the league.
How did he find out about the goddamn podcast?
He's also on the Fantasy Life app.
What?
Yeah. His username... I'm just fucking around.
Oh my god, I thought you were serious. I thought you were serious this whole time.
Oh man.
That would have been gold.
Oh man.
That could have been
good. I was trying to plan. I couldn't keep it together. I was just hoping to plan, I was going to say that Jared the Hobo is actually like Darth Peachy or somebody like that from the Falafel.
It's Pai Kai.
Pai Kai, I'm sorry. Darth Pai Kai. I was going to say he's Darth Pai Kai. I'd be like, oh my god. Alright, just kidding. Anyway.
Oh man.
You had me. I was on the hook.
Damn, there is a hobo there, though. I don't know who he is, though.
Does he have a smartphone?
No, he doesn't have a smartphone.
God damn it.
He's homeless.
You got me on the hook, man. You got me. I'm
so good, and now it's
stuck up. I'm stuck on Jared the Hobo.
There is a hobo there, so you can feel bad for that hobo, but his name's not Jared, and he doesn't listen to the podcast.
Doesn't have a smartphone.
And doesn't have a smartphone.
I'm going to play a game right now. And I told you guys about this before the podcast, but I did not tell you the details.
Uh-oh.
And I want to play Smash or Pass with female Olympians.
Okay, I need to get pictures of these chicks. So just say them, and I'm gonna Google search them as I go. Okay,
first and foremost, I just want to go with Kerry Walsh Jennings.
Oh, Smash! I know who she is. Smash.
Yeah.
Smash all day.
She's a little skinny, but yeah.
Good. Is Allie Raisman of age?
I will look that up for you. You should.
Pretty sure because you're in the last.
I don't think so. I think she is not of age.
Really? She was on last Olympics.
I think she's like 16.
No.
Yeah,
No,
those gymnasts are young, man. Oh, she's
22.
My bad. Okay, then yes, smash.
Okay, then Allie Raisman, smash or pass?
Smash.
Smash all day.
Greg, that's disgusting. You're a dad.
You're like 46 years old.
That is
Greg.
disgusting.
I am not 46. Fuck you.
Sorry. You're like 50 years old.
Oh my god, fuck you. No.
You're 60?
Good. No.
Oh, she was in the nude. She was on ESPN, the nude magazine. What?
Yeah, she was in the body issue.
What?
Last Olympics, she was of age.
Shut up, Greg, and you pedophile.
Yeah, you freaking dinosaur pedophile.
Damn, she looks fantastic.
Fucking next.
Oh my god. Did you see her ass? Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it's unbelievable.
You could literally
Yeah.
you could literally put a table on that. You could use that as a table.
Hold on, I need to find some more female Olympians because those are really the only two that I would absolutely.
I'm gonna get my pizza from Pizza Chat off that.
Can she be the model of the week? She's the model of the week. Fuck it.
Do it.
No, we have to do.
All right, hold on. I think we had another model. Oh, okay, keep going. Come on.
Damn it. Rio's 9 sexiest female Olympians. Oh.
There you go.
Thank you, Twitter. That I've definitely never heard of. Well, that's great. Allison Stoke. Stokke. She's a pole vaulter.
Is she American?
Yes, USA.
Probably.
She's got a hard 6-pack, though. Like, I'm not into that.
I did. Whoa, okay. How do you spell her name? Because Google gave me some.
Stokke. Allison. Alli.
Smash.
Bikini. Okay, that's creepy. That's her first photo that comes up. Secret photos. Hot. Look at this person's like Google image. Like when you type in their name, this is the recommended results that come out. Allison Stoke bikini. Allison Stoke secret photos. Allison Stoke hot smoking hot.
Okay, we get it, dude.
Allison Stoke bikini camel, and then Allison Stoke feet. So I'm gonna have to check out those feet just to see if they're disgusting or not.
Oh Jesus, come on.
I got Allison Stoke cowgirl.
Oh my God, yes. Why would you not do this?
No, I know, but that's one of the. I'm going all in on smash that.
Okay, Allison Felix, the sprinter.
Oh, that's tough. Her hairstyles and her. I would say pass.
I'm I'm into it.
Yeah, what's wrong with her, Greg?
Let me look. I just don't like her hair is always weird and hold on.
What's wrong with her hair?
I mean, she's good looking.
Just hair.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
she has a weird turtle face.
God damn it.
She's in fantastic shape.
Okay, what about Missy Franklin, the swimmer?
Horse face?
No, that's Katie Ledecky.
No, it's
all Olympic swimmers are horse face.
Oh man. Oh God.
Like all female swimmers are pretty much horse.
I'm really into Missy Franklin.
Really?
Yeah.
Really. She reminds me of that like high school nerd that nobody wanted to talk to.
Like straight up, I wouldn't even.
Looks like she would have been in special ed.
I would say pass on Missy Franklin because like I think I'm in love with her.
Oh, so you want to date her first?
Yeah.
And see how she is.
You know what's weird is like depending on the angle and the photo and that.
Her teeth are yellow, dude.
It's kind of cute, but she looks special ed most of the time.
I'm really into her. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm looking at a photo right now that like she has like blonde hair on and like her teeth are as yellow as her fucking gold medal.
Yeah.
Gus, you said you would fuck a dead body, so you cannot judge me.
You think with her being in the water all the time, her chlorine would just clean those teeth.
That's not how chlorine works, you fucking idiot.
Well, you know what? That's how it should work. Put some fluoride in that water.
I think the fluoride is what is like dissolving the gums of the female swimmers and making them all like huge teeth.
There's not fluoride in the pool.
No, you idiot.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is,
water.
They all got like huge ass teeth. Come on. Don't deny that. Go push rewind on the fucking Olympics that you've been watching.
God, Katie Ledecky literally looks like Shaun White.
Oh my god,
that's a good point. I'm a hard pass on Katie Ledecky. I don't care how good she is at swimming.
The female version of Shaun White.
She's worse. Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed.
I'd probably rather have sex with Shaun White. She looks like a cross between Shaun White and Carrot Top. Yes, I would rather have sex with Shaun White. Yes. Okay, you didn't unhear that. You didn't hear that incorrectly.
Okay.
Is Shaun White alive or dead?
It's a great question.
Google search.
Oh my god.
No, he means when you're doing him.
I know. I'm just checking if he's alive or dead.
He's alive.
Yeah, Katie Ledecky just looks like she.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's a special one for sure.
I'm sorry, Kayla Dickey. I know you listen to this podcast, so I want to apologize. No, I'm just kidding.
Katie, you've been one of our biggest supporters, but oh my god, I need learn how to throw a fucking baseball.
I need to give an update on probably one of our most popular listeners.
Oh shit!
Freaking C.J. Anderson.
Oh man, after smile.
After that episode where you guys just lit into C.J. Anderson, he has not taken a call from me. It's been probably a month or so now that I've
2 months.
One of my very good friends, C.J.
Fuck.
I don't care, man. That I can see him smiling right now. It's pissing me off.
This dude.
He doesn't stop smiling.
He doesn't stop. He has the weirdest smile.
What's wrong with that? Anyways, I'm done with the Smash or Pass for the Olympians.
Oh my god. So you're on to Smash or Pass C.J. Anderson.
No, I don't want to Smash or Pass C.J. Anderson.
Anyway, so one last Olympics topic, just real quick. It just happened, recent news about Ryan Lochte lying.
What a fucking idiot.
There you go. See, that's what I wanted to hear. Ryan Lochte lying about him being held up at gunpoint or being assaulted by who the fuck ever at a gas station in Rio. In reality, he destroyed a gas station bathroom and wanted to pay for it by giving the owners of the gas station like his watch and his money. That's pretty funny, man.
He's just an idiot. I've been reading about him, and his people have been saying that this is going to ruin his legacy. He's going to be now known as the idiot that lied about getting held up at gunpoint in Rio, as opposed to being the second greatest male swimming Olympian of all time.
Well, I don't think I would put him up there second all time.
He is. He's the second winningest swimmer of all time.
Oh, okay. Damn, I didn't know that.
Behind Michael Phelps, he's the best.
He had the credentials coming in. Then you look at his fucking goofy hair color and stuff like that.
That was horrible design choice. I don't know who his manager is, but fire that dude.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
that.
sure that
and
has
then
to do with his manager.
And what's crazy is, like, myself as an American, kind of already knowing there was pitfalls going into Rio, I wanted to believe it, but knowing now that it was fabricated, it was a lie, it just makes us look worse in the fact that there still could be problems that come out of Rio. I mean, we're talking about Zika virus. We're talking, that can be picked up there and come back to the States, back to other. There's oh my god, Zika virus, and go to other places and spread and stuff. But now we're focused on a story of something that was based on a lie, and it's just fucked up. It's just stupid because, you're drawing attention away from other things that could actually be important or significant.
I agree. No, you're completely taken away from Usain Bolt right now. I would be pretty mad if I was him, because all America's talking about is just Ryan Lochte and his fucking dumbass.
Yep.
And he's winning all the fucking time. Oh shit! So I would.
Well, he's gonna end up writing some kind of with the help of another writer, some tell-all story or some shit.
Gus, hold on, real quick. I'm sorry, I have to just comment on how fucking stupid Gus is.
Yes, I agree.
In our Twitter chat, I just asked these guys. So I asked the Hype and I asked Gus what their emails are, And fucking Gus responds with, at GG Mendoza 21.
I gave him my Twitter handle.
He gave me his fucking Twitter handle.
Oh, man.
What a fucking idiot.
I even noticed it as I was making my argument. I was like, oh, shit.
God, I hate you.
God, you son of a fucking bitch.
I couldn't not call that out. I mean,
No, I know.
It had to be said.
As soon as I sent it, I figured you'd say something because you were just like, what? I was like, oh, no.
It's so fucking stupid. Like, that's not even remotely close.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, it's close. It's just not an email format.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
All right, so continue. So whoever the fuck was talking before that.
We were talking about Ryan Lochte being a dumbass. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
God, Gus, you just totally derailed it. Like,
I know.
I couldn't not say something. That's the fact here. I couldn't not say something about that dumb as shit response. And you single-handedly derailed the podcast.
It's funny to me.
Shit.
It's funny how, like, Ryan Lochte left Rio before all this shit went down. Like, as soon as this shit broke, he was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be caught in this lie. He fucking dipped to America.
Yeah, dude.
He didn't dip. Like, that was his scheduled flight.
Oh, well, anyway, he left, like, it ended up being perfect. And then, like, his two friends got caught behind. They were, like, on the plane leaving, and then, like, security told them to get the fuck back in the terminal. Man, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it sucks real bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
as long as Ryan Lochte never goes to Brazil again, he should be okay.
Because if he does,
has no extradition.
Yeah.
They can identify him by the blinking hair.
A fucking dumbass haircut.
Yeah, seriously. Jesus Christ.
What was he thinking? I don't know, man. Did he think like he was like some dubstep guy? I don't know. It was horrible.
He's just trying to be like young and hip and cool again, I guess. Cause
he's a 32-year-old man that decided to dye his hair white because it's popular right now or some bullshit.
Yeah. Midlife crisis. I don't even think that was popular now. That was popular like 10 years ago.
I was gonna say that's probably like in the 90s.
90s, what? Yeah, like back when I was his age.
Girls are like dyeing their hair gray and silver now.
See, Greg.
Girls. Oh, okay.
Greg, you just said.
I know. I'm saying it's like it's in. Like guys are dyeing.
Yeah, I was exaggerating. I guess.
I've seen some guys with like pink beards, like long pink beards.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna lose some weight. I'm gonna fucking get a tattoo on my arm. I'm gonna
a what?
Bleach my hair.
A tattoo.
That's so super stereotypical of like that fucking whole era. That's what I'm going to do.
Dude, how do you say tattoo, Greg?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo. I want to be cool again.
Okay,
man.
there you go. You said tattoo. You said tattoo the first time.
You said tattoo the first time. Oh,
Isn't that a planet? Tatooine.
That's Star Wars. Yeah, that is Star Wars.
Dude,
right. I'm not.
I'm gonna be like young again.
What else are we talking about?
We gotta do
man.
some good old fashioned 3 weeks past questions with Boozman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been a while, but I've still got some questions. First question isn't really a question. It's just a comment from Gus from the pizza chat. It says, at Boozman, I like putting nipple pizza all around me so I can just roll around in that shit.
Dude, fucking, I just had pizza for dinner. I should have fucking sent that to the pizza chat.
Yeah, but it was more about the nipples thing.
Oh, for sure. I don't care.
It was pepperonis.
It was weird, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was.
Anyways, okay.
You guys aren't committed to the pizza.
Pizza chat is all about pizza.
I will fuck you up. Stop talking. Listen, in full disclosure, I didn't tell you guys this, but I took my sleeping pills at straight up 10 o'clock.
Oh my God.
So I'm starting to get a little tired and a little delirious.
Perfect. Go with it.
Okay, so at SBT 1030 on the Fantasy Life app, he would like to know, it's a fantasy fantasy draft question. He wants to know, who is your favorite RB2? And by that he means someone you might target in the second, third, or fourth rounds.
I feel like I've answered this question like 3 times.
You've definitely answered it once.
Hype, you want to go ahead first, or do you want me to go ahead first?
Who went first the other 3 times we've answered it?
What's interesting though is that games have kind of like skewed opinions. Like I think Eddie Lacy was dropping before. Now after tonight, apparently, he looks like an RB1. So he was on my list of somebody, if he falls, take him. The Texans offense is scaring people.
Jesus Christ, dude.
No, I feel like if Lamar Miller falls, take him.
No, he's an RB1. Let's look at legit rankings, buddy.
Lamar Miller is an RB1.
Yeah,
we're talking about outside of the top 12, and I think both of the people you've named are inside the top 12 this next year.
They're borderline.
No, they're not. Lamar Miller is not borderline, you fool.
Especially like different than other people's lists. Because my list is not going to just get sucked into what everybody else is thinking. But here's the guy I will give you. Carlos Hyde is a wonderful RB2. I think he will, as long as he stays healthy, he's a good gamble. 4th round-ish is where he's been taken. The guy has super talent, great runner. He can still play in the passing game. He's on my list. He's one of the guys that I've been targeting in my leagues that I've been in so far. So definitely Carlos Hyde is probably my top RB2 that you can get around that area.
Okay, so after that
hold on real quick. Back to Olympians you would either smash or pass on. April Ross, Kerry Walsh Jennings' partner.
April Ross. I mean, after the search her.
Yeah, pass. Pass.
Still a smash for me.
Body, but the face, man. That face.
I'm fine with it.
The Kareem Abdul-Jabbar goggles and.
What's wrong with the face?
Down.
I don't know. You can't see it.
It's not horrible. Just look.
I'm down.
I mean, you can't see it. I guess.
Older than she should be.
Okay. Well, as long as the body's good, so yeah.
No, doesn't matter. Enough.
Okay. All right. So my answer after that drunken fucking explanation by Greg.
Yeah, absolutely.
Carlos Hyde is a wonderful RB2.
Yeah, but you said
not Lamar Miller.
You said 2 RB1s before that.
But those guys might slip.
No, they're not going to.
Everybody has a chance of slipping.
I was in the draft where Miller was taken number 2 overall.
Well, there you go. That just defeats your entire fucking point.
Yeah,
that leagues, shows you that Lamar Miller is fucking everywhere on the map.
He's okay. Anyways, go Gus.
Okay, I'm looking at ESPN's rankings right now, and they
don't go by. Just pick.
Okay, Matthew Barry.
They have Jamal Charles at RB12 overall. So I'm going to say that's high-end RB2, low-end RB1. If you can get Jamal Charles as your RB2, you're winning any fucking league you're in as long as he's healthy.
Yeah. For like 6 weeks.
Fuck you. He's going to be healthier this year.
He's going to fucking die after 6 weeks.
Listen, Jamal Charles has a track record of coming back after injuries and having a lights-out, just absolutely killer season. He does it every year.
What do I get if Jamal Charles is injured by week 6 and missing a game?
You're an asshole. We're not going to give you a prize for that.
I'm not trying to, I don't want him to, but I'm just telling you, he's going to.
You get me off of the podcast.
I don't want that shit. Come on.
Yeah, nope. And in replacement, you get Gio.
Oh, fuck no. Okay. Jamal Charles, if you're listening to this, I'm going to send this to him directly.
Stay healthy, bitch.
I'm going to send this to him directly.
Do not get fucking hurt.
But according to the rankings, he's considered to be an RB2 in a 12-team league. Or a late RB1. So, man, if he's your RB2 in a redraft league, oh my god, dude, you're going to put up so many points. And you can, if you put in the quarterbacks and the wide receivers in this, overall ranking, let me see where he is overall real quick.
I think he's, down in, I would say around the 30s.
So, okay, where is he at? Jamal Charles is at 22. So,
never mind.
That's late second round, early third range. if you can get him in the third round as your second RB2 with like maybe, maybe you have a top pick, you get Odell Beckham Jr., you go for the wraparound in the 20s, and you get Alshon Jeffrey and you get Jamal Charles and Eddie Lacy. Damn, that's a really good team up top. So
I agree. That's a killer team.
That is never going to happen.
Why wouldn't Eddie Lacy is 20th overall? Jamal Charles
after tonight
22.
with Lacy,
neither
one of them is going to fall that far. People will freak out. Look, Odell Beckham. Yeah, he'll be he could be second, third overall. But after that, people start freaking out, going running back and doing stupid shit.
Oh shit!
I am a very strong believer in the 0 RB, especially this year.
Yeah, I am too.
Listen, okay, so I think that was actually a very close for me. I'm gonna give that point to Gus because I like Jamal Charles a lot, and I think that pick is great. But just to this point, you can get guys like Deion Lewis, Latavius Murray, fucking Arian Foster is falling into like the third, fourth rounds in a lot of leagues.
Yeah, but I don't know about him.
I'm not sure about him either, but still, he's one of the names. There's guys like that are falling.
Jeremy Hill? Jeremy Hill's another one I love.
Yeah, Jeremy Hill, Giovanni Bernard, if he ends up, I don't know who's going to start that backfield again. Giovanni does all the passing downs, but still, I'm not going to get into that. Fuck it. I just like those guys. And I think you can get them much later and find yourself some quality wide receivers, which is a much thinner position than a lot of people think.
And going back to Jamal Charles real quick before the next question. He was, before he got injured for the first 6 weeks, he was RB number 1 in all leagues. He was scoring like crazy. He was amazing. And
But if he's injured in week 6, you guys will never hear the end of it from me.
Anybody can get injured, especially a torn ACL. That shit happens.
Anybody can get injured, but guys that have been injured repeatedly with knees will be more likely to get injured. So
this is his second ACL. Like, there's plenty
that's
of
what I'm
people.
saying. His knee's been torn up twice now.
His knee's been torn up twice, but after his first ACL, he came back and had, like, the season of his career.
He was great, but, he comes back again. If in week 4, 5, 6, or whatever, he's knocked out again, it's like, what did you expect? They're having to rebuild his knee every time after this. And he happens to not get hit in the way that's going to mess it up. But if he does, I want to stay away from that. I'm not going to gamble on that.
I'm not going to say that there's no risk involved with it, but
yeah, obviously.
But there's always risk that anybody. Exactly. Odell Beckham Jr. could go out to practice tomorrow and tear his ACL. There's not a lot of.
Oh, don't get my hopes up like that.
No, that was the whole thing last year with Odell Beckham Jr. with his hamstring issues. And people were like, oh, don't draft him in the second round. Don't draft him in the third round because his hammies are going to blow out. Look what fucking happened. He's now second best wide receiver in the league. You can make an argument number 1.
No. I hate that guy.
Yeah, I think you can barely make an argument for third best in the league.
Really? Who'd you put above him?
Julio.
Julio, okay.
Julio, yeah.
Then him 3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I'd say that. PPR, Julio is my second.
Yeah, I would lean Julio in PPR just because he gets so many fucking targets.
I just can't understand. I can't. I'm anti Odell Beckham Jr. anyway, but yeah.
Nope. Shut the fuck up.
No, what the fuck? The guy tried to spear. The guy speared a dude.
Get through. I understand what you're saying, but I have questions to get through and sleeping pills.
Okay, go.
We took 14 minutes on one question.
Yeah,
go.
Jesus Christ. Okay. This one comes to us from @SleeperWire. He wants to know, how do you tell if a player is overhyped? And let's just take this one, not even necessarily fantasy-wise, because there's guys like Zeke Elliott, who I think is just getting overhyped in general. I think people are way too excited for him.
He would be the face of that term, overhyped, right now.
But even a guy last year, Abdullah. The Abdullah hype train was unbelievable, and he completely just blah. So how do you tell that somebody is generally overhyped?
Well, I mean, when you go back to Abdullah last year, he literally jumped like 30 spots in ADP from like preseason week 1 to 2. It was ridiculous. But I think as far as this year, number one, overhyped would. I think if the obvious answer is just Zeke Elliott, just because.
I'm not asking who is overhyped.
Okay,
I'm asking how do you tell if somebody is overhyped?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
Just since they've never done, like, a player that's never done anything in the league. I know he's a fantastic talent and he's a fantastic, college athlete. But without knowing 100% to the doubt, like, who is, I know he's going to be the guy, but he's also going to get some spells with Darren McFadden's going to play a little bit, and they have Alfred Morris there to play a little bit. I'm not saying they're going to play a lot, but in the first round, I have to draft somebody that I know is going to get a lot of targets or a lot of carries. And I'm not entirely sure Zeke is there this year. In Dynasty Leagues, sure, grab him in the first round, but not for me in a redraft. So that's why I would say is overhyped. Like that, what is overhyped? That's what it means to me. Just guys that are unproven and they're already in the first round ADP wise.
Okay.
True. I will say two things. Number one, again, what's the track record? So what have they proven? Which coincides with what Gus was saying. But also, what is the offensive coordinator's game plan? What is the offensive coordinator and or the man or the coach? What are they trying to do? What is their goal in terms of offense? Elliott, he could be great. He really good. He's talented. But if they're putting him in a situation where he's just carrying, you're in the next Emmitt Smith, not great. If they put him in a situation where he's going to be catching balls out of the backfield, he'll be successful. Which seems like what's going to happen with that offense, with that offensive coordinator. So you have to take that into account. Offensive coordinator is number one, and then just situational. Who else is at that position that's going to give them a chance to do what they want to do? So number one, coordinator. Number two, other people at that position.
Okay, that's how I tell if somebody's overhyped?
Sure. Yeah, because look, if a rookie comes in, Ezekiel Elliott, for example, comes in and people are like, "Oh, he's great. He can do it all." Okay, yeah, he can do it all. But is the coordinator going to use him in the right way to do that all? Or is the coordinator going to be like, "Oh, it's third down. We're going to put you on the bench." So that's a huge example.
That's what I was saying.
And
like,
you got to look at that.
We don't know how his usage is going to be.
Huh?
That's what I was saying earlier. Like, you don't know how his usage is going to be for a fact.
Well, you don't know. You got to look at a little bit of the preseason, of course. You gotta feel it out a little bit. I mean, there's still time, still a week or two, before people got to start finalizing things. But yeah, talent-wise, look, we're talking about Elliott. Talent-wise, that guy can do everything. He can catch passes out of the backfield. He can run the ball. He can do this and that. But the coordinator is the one. What is his game plan? So you got to kind of think about what the historical game plan has been, and then you got to think about, are you going to pass more? Are you going to run more? That's going to give you a lot of signals of what you want to focus on for that offense. So, like the Giants offense, for example.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That was
New York Giants. They have Odell Beckham. They're gonna have Shepard coming up. Victor Cruz might be back in